Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another 2064 episode, live stream, whatever you want to call it. Let's get right into it. Today's been a weird day. It's been a good day. I've gotten stuff done that I wanted to get done. But I also... No, you know what? It's just been a weird day. I've gotten stuff done, but it's only like 12 o'clock. It's only noon, and I'm like, what the frick? Anyways. Oh, right.
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy. Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a froyo stand has to do. I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism. But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything. If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
What's their problem with you? Why did you move anywhere?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got. That'd be better than dealing with this crap. But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on? Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
That's not changing anything. Hold on. Aye.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
Sick.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
Alright,
No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right. Don't you try to pull that guilt shit on me. I know you and I have gotten into a few scrapes in the past, but that vigilante stuff gets real. It's why I took this nice, stable job. If I did it sooner, I'd still be with your sister. Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just, I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. All right, fine. I'll get you
There
into
we
the
go.
damned apartment. Just, I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city, with the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a... Get a weapon of some kind and stay... You do that. I'll radio ahead to the bot at the place. Let me know. All right, I'd better get out of here. Hey you, Froyo guy. Come along to the station.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes...
Yes, ma'am.
Later. I'll be in...
Sick. Okay.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized. One moment, citizen, while I verify Detective Rivers' authorization. Authorization obtained. Good luck with your investigation, citizen. I caution you to restrict your observations to the visual, though, as there has not been an officer in to check the scene personally.
Okay. Whoa.
What? Oh no. No, 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 no. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this?
They took
Why?
the computer.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, they're all I have of Hayden.
Not anymore.
What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left. You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst. Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess. We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Okay.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up. I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can... The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is. And I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway. That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could...
Oh.
What's wrong? No!
What? What happened? This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay. Chapter 2. How many chapters are in this game? Hold on. Ten to 12 hours. Didn't really give me an answer. I'm gonna quick save here. Oh, hospital.
Thank goodness you're finally awake. I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized.
It's only been 30 minutes.
I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay. Someone ambushed us at the apartment. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler. I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for. If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense. A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens. No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke. Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again. Here are those headphones you reviewed. I noticed the article on your computer before. Good. Just let me know when you want to leave.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Wait, what? Location. Do a quick save here.
Sorry for being a nosy Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him? Of course, I've not yet introduced myself.
Literally everyone says that.
My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite. I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof. However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be... I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay. You said former CEO.
Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take. The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well,
They blamed you.
needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near-impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades. His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing. Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself. Pastel
Whoa.
pink.
That's interesting.
Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject. Of course, ask. The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support run. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable. I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs. It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once, and my appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did. I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something. I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can.
His voice and the soundtrack are putting me to sleep.
What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable. What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. The darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight. If you say so. Dr. Fairlight, thank you for your help.
Of course. I'm happy to be of assistance. I think I have a lead for you two that will prove. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls? I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry.
Brian Mulberry.
After an
okay.
introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
Okay. You're involved.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry.
I know. Okay. A few more minutes.
Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Ah, of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
You are one lucky dog. Didn't I tell you to be careful? Do you get it now? I can't be around to pull your ass out of the fire all the time anymore. I don't even know how I would have handled the Board of Inquiry or your sister if you'd actually been hurt.
I'm sorry, Detective Rivers. Our assailant got the drop on us due to my negligence and This is all because of my failure.
Sure, because the robot fresh off the assembly line is gonna know how to handle this kind of thing better than the supposedly hard-boiled journalist you're carting around.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the... I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink.
Yep.
Just get it together, both of you. I don't want you to get hurt, and it sounds like you're stumbling into a really dangerous situation. Plus, I'm starting to think that you were right. Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right?
Nope.
Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story, but when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence. Enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around. There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Woohoo!
Take this. Use it if you have to.
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety.
Huh.
This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target. You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with
Where
it.
was I supposed to get it?
Me either. I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers.
Okay. A little quick save there.
You should talk to the
Okay.
receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant,
Mr.
Mr. Decker.
Okay.
He sh-
Mr. Decker. That's his name. Okay, save. Yes. Done.
Hello. The name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Leon?
Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts. No problem.
Cool.
I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Sick.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Can you just do that right now?
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system. Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient.
Sick.
But you should note in your release paperwork that
I will die. Yes, I get it.
willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
Yeah. Wait, I don't.
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Oh shit.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care.
Okay, so now I'm gonna need actual payment or insurance if I have to come back.
Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Yeah,
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home?
sure.
I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Okay. And journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
Thanks,
If you're
Ryan.
feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Star.
I'm gonna keep them waiting a little longer because this game does not save. Oh. Okay. That's a wreath.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, there's two of you. Who's this guy?
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
Sick, hi Gus. What's up, dude?
You have a really cool ROM.
Thank you.
How's Stardust
Thank
treating you?
It's a bit loud for me, but I had to meet someone.
Well, that's good, but we can do better than not bad. Let me know. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to...
Would you mind telling me about yourself? Do you know anything?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona
Ooh.
to finally live somewhere more thrilling.
Bro, Arizona's fun.
Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am.
Nice.
I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to
Arizona.
Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
I think Arizona only has like one or two big cities.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but... Sure thing.
That's not true.
Enjoy the bar.
5 or 6, something like that. Okay, cool. Majid and Gus. Where? Arcade Pump. VIP Balancer, Arcade Pump. Oh, that is Tomcat. Wait, what?
Hey, y'all. How goes the search? Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this. Right! Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight.
Yeah.
When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Oh, I'm still alive.
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
Yeah.
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in. even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Okay.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Okay.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels.
Sick.
If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
A few years.
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in.
I wonder why.
I'm gonna need physical access.
Ah, that will be a problem.
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
Yeah.
In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area.
Okay.
She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Okay.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated.
Well, do.
Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too.
Data cache.
But I ain't gonna count on it.
Probably not, no.
Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she'll probably kill me.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have Turin let me know when y'all are ready.
Turn. Okay, I should probably save.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi.
Okay. Oh my god. Turing! Bro.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us?
Sure.
It's a statistical long shot, but the worst...
Okay, I'm gonna save again. If I can save. Okay. Have you checked out Mega Phobic? Okay, you're...
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Spicy. Something spicy? Okay. So spicy and fruity, okay. Spicy and fruity.
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
Spicy and fruity. Okay. I need to
Okay, I'm
ask-
gonna get back to this. Sure thing. Enjoy.
Okay, I need to ask him. Hi, Majid.
Hey, good to see you back. What can...
I need something spicy.
What are you having?
Something spicy gentleman.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
2 parts vodka, sriracha. That's definitely spicy.
Thank you, hon.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
Sick. Okay. Use item. Almost tased the guy.
Well, look who has good taste.
Gave them the drink.
I'm Sylvan. What's a
Sylvan.
wet drink like yourself doing here?
Wanted access into the VIP. Just hanging out.
And no one just hangs out at Stardust.
I guess that's true.
Well, thanks for the drink.
You're welcome.
The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face.
Mm-hmm.
You know anyone here?
Nope. No, but I'm hoping to get to know someone. Just Tomcat.
Tomcat? That flashy computer kid?
Yeah.
They're always here with a group of other geeks.
Yeah.
Not really my type. Too busy looking at their toys to see anyone around them.
True.
Cute outfits, though. You meeting them here?
Not today. Flying solos. If you get me another busy.
That's too bad. Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Okay. Sick. Alright, he's gone. So get the chick something sweet. See if
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I need to pick up chicks. Ugh.
What are you having?
I don't know. Drinking. Sweet, fruity. Is that fruity?
Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Al...
Oh, I got this. This one is...
Is it fruity? Orange soda, orange everything. Ever thought about what orange tastes like? Tastes like orange. I
Thanks, son.
don't know if I want that.
Like what?
I don't know, Majid. I need to look. Oh my god, there's so many. Maybe Maybe we will just do the orange one. Let's just do the orange and see. Okay, let's just do that.
This one.
Speedrun! Speedrun! Speedrun!
Thanks, son.
Okay. Might as well get that.
Here you go.
Okay, hopefully this is pretty enough. Is that? I don't know if that's your liking.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering?
Let's go!
Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Sick! I'm a god!
I'm Caitlin.
Oh, that's such a nice name!
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Nope.
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
Yeah. I've been looking into the process for an article I'm writing, but I'll probably get bored once. There we go.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them.
Nice, nice.
I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
I am. Sounds like you're in the home stretch when the sacrifices we make for free.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me? Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
True, true.
Well, I don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing too serious, just stories about people I know.
Journalism, let's fucking go!
We'll see. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back?
Let's go!
I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
No, they won't. I will.
Great, let's go.
Caitlin, no, they will not. They definitely will
Didn't I
not.
say to beat it?
Beat it.
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
That's true. That is true. Hi.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
What? Who's calling me?
Well, hope you come by again.
What? Yeah!
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call.
Turing!
I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
Turing! You ruined my fucking date!
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay.
You bitch!
Forward.
I was having a good time. She's gonna kill me.
And you're back.
Hi.
You know, as soon as I
This was
first
Turing's
saw you,
fault.
I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again.
Yeah, I know.
So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out.
Yeah.
You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
No. We've only met one time, at least I'm not coughing up hairballs.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid?
Oh.
Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit.
Makes sense.
So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me.
Okay, sick.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help,
Yep.
my rules.
Yep. I'd be happy to help. What do you need? Sounds fair. Hey, Tomcat. did say you were a charitable soul. I mean, how we go.
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass.
I
Only people I
don't-
like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street.
Oh, that's easy enough.
I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
Well, I have to talk
Either way, just get it done.
to them.
I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult.
Okay.
That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like? You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives.
I'm not! When did I do that? Oh my god!
Shit! All of this isn't even a choice for some of us.
I picked the wrong dialogue and I...
You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy?
Sure.
Skin cancer.
Ah! That would be the why you're a cat. That makes sense.
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch.
Ah.
You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started.
Ah.
You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction.
Yep.
I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist.
Oh. Originally she was an insect, now she's a cat. That makes sense.
Better in Otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
Okay.
My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go.
As a kid, Jesus.
You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
What is crash? Probably their crack.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet.
Every time you open your mouth, it's the worst part. We just get this over with. I have...
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready.
Good for you, Jess.
Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
Sick.
So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off? Don't tell me you would have treated me better if you had. It's never true. I need honesty more than sympathy. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Sick! Great! I'm so glad. Fucking A, man. No! I swear to God, don't talk to me.
Alright,
Turret!
it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
Need to save my game!
Let's go to Market Street and break up those...
Why? Sounds like the transformation was worse than the cancer. I mean, yeah, you would have died, but I don't know. She's complaining a lot. Anyways,